So input ninyo dire ang katong relevant document. So inani nga pattern na this is the kuan. Ano siya ang patent number. Yeah, mao ni siya ang title. Ano siya ang title. And pag-add lang pud mo og a little bit of explanation kung unsa na siya. O kini pong kuan explain why the cited document is X document. I will discuss it later. So relevant to claim number, so kini kay sa pag-drafting man ni. So I think dili lang kaya lang ninyo ikuan mind. Put lang og NA kay wala pa man may claim tibali ani. Wala pa may claim. So NA lang ni siya, NA. So the category. Okay. So na naman mo ikuan, di ba? Na naman mo na search nga patent document. So kana nga document inya na siyang i-identify kung unsa siya nga category. Ang list of category is na siya diri sa ubos. Special categories for cited documents. So you have to identify. So for this kuan lang sa atong exercise, diri lang ta mag-focus sa A, sa X, and sa Y. Okay. Dali lang ta mag-focus sa X, sa A, X, ug Y. So, kana inyong na-search nga patent document. So, you have to identify if it is A category, X category, or Y category. Inyo siyang input diri. Kung A category siya, pasabot ana kadtong nga document, kadtong inyong na-search nga document, pasabot ana relevant siya pero dili niya na-destroy ang novelty and inventive step sa imong topic or sa imong technology or invention. Mana siya. Bali sa kuan pa siyempre relevant man pero dili siya ingon niya kuan ba na-destroy niya ang novelty o inventiveness. Dili siya similar ko. Okay, relevant similar man gid na, di ba? Pero in terms of novelty and inventiveness, unta ma-distinguish kid ninyo, dili ma-destroy sa inyong na-search nga document ang inyong invention. Okay na? So pasabot, category A siya. So wala siya lahi sila nga invention. Wala sila nag-overlap kumbaga. Kung category dito sa category Y, kung category Y siya, pasabot ana, ang imong document nga na-search, kung category Y, diba naman itong tulo ka criteria, novelty, inventive step, o industrial activity. Pasabot anang category Y nga document, nipasar siya, ang imong invention or ang imong technology nga na-assign is wala na-destroy ang iyang novelty with respect to the patent document nga mga search. Kunta na kuha ninyo, no? So bali, pag abot sa novelty nga part, inventive step nga part, ang kadtong document nga inyong na-search, naana didto ang inventive nga part, murag nag-exist na. O murag same na siya og claim sa imong sa technology. Didto lang sila nagka-diferensya sa novelty. So when we say novel ang imong, di ba? When we say novel ang ang imong technology or novel ang imong technology, pasabot ana na ay element sa imong technology nga wala ang patent document nga mo na search. So mao na siya sa novelty. Pero pag abot sa inventive step, X, wala siya. Naana sa prior art, naana sa imong na search nga document. So Y lang siya. So pag abot sa X, pasabot ani ang imong technology, ang imong na search nga document is very relevant yun sa imong technology. Pasabot, ang kadto nga document is nanagid dito ang na destroy na niya ang novelty inventive step sa imong technology. So pasabot, ang imong technology is medyo lisod siya kumbaga murag alanganin siya i-pursue for patent application kay nakita naman nimo nga kung baga makakonklud na ka, existing naman din yung technology kay naa naman nana yang pagka-inventive, nana yang pagka-novel. Bali tanan elements sa imong invention nana po dito sa ibang na search nga document. When I say element sa imong invention, kanang it could be function, it could be structural niya nga components, and ana bitaw. And then, so mo to sa kuan, sa X, A, X, and Y. So again, sa A is ang imong document with respect to ang imong technology with respect to the search document is novel and inventive. So category Y, ang imong technology with respect to the search document is novel pero dili inventive. Pag abot sa category X, ang imong technology is dili siya novel, dili po siya inventive. So category A, document defining the general state of the art which is not considered to be particular relevance. Diba? Category X, document of particular relevance. Document of particular relevance. So in other words, similar gid sila. Muna gid na sila ang na-destroy na patentability requirements. The claim invention cannot be considered novel or cannot be considered to involve an inventive step when the document is taken alone. Yeah, category Y, document of particular relevance. The claimed invention cannot be considered to involve inventive step when the document is combined with one or more other such documents. So novel lang siya nga novel lang siya kibali sa pasar. So muna siya ang category. So muna siya input niya dere, then kini nga format, then sa claims in A lang. Then sa certification, balik pa. So kini put lang mo explanation nganong dili siya novel, nganong ano ang inyong technology dili novel, nganong ang inyong technology dili inventive, or nganong inventive, nganong novel, nana. That's the question, nganong inventive or novel. So sa certification, so paan lang ni-input lang ninyo ang kuan. Name ni Sir Jeff. Yeah. Ana lang sa name. Kanya, dari sa search conducted, so ang inyong pangalan. Kanya, include, importante po, include niyo ang inyong e-signature, pwede ra e-signature kay pwede ra na. Pangalan, anya, signature din sa taas. Ay, ganyan niya kalimting signature. So, ana lang sa patent search report. So, namoy pangutana. Pangutana.
Questions from the students? Clarification? Confusion?
Basing kuan. Basing kuan
sige.
na.
Thank you.
Ang ilang mga pangutan na sir kay kanang pag-fill up na.
Pag-fill up na daw.
Yes, sir.
Sige, feel
Thank
free
you.
lang to contact sa amo ni Sir Ken and Sir Jeff.
Thank you. Thank you, Sir Lawrence. No, so
Sir.
salamat, Sir Lawrence. And we go to some exercise siguro, no, just to make ourselves familiar with the patent databases. No, so siguro at the start, let me open my, let me share my screen also now. So Kenneth is also here. Ken, feel free to open your microphone, Ken. So we will be facilitating the the three of us will be like here to help you guys in terms of the facilitation of the parang activity, no, for you to get started in terms of conducting patent search. All right, so we are now in the afternoon session, no? So we are into workshop. So are you ready for this exercise, guys? So unholy arc iron, no? Thumbs up for everybody, from everybody. Are you good to go? No, so we'll be calling siguro somebody. Okay, si Jan, si Sire Burial, Regine, okay, James. We'll be Jerry, all right, thank you, Aldwin. So Jessica, Maria, okay. So we'll be calling some students, no, in the exercise para dili ta mga tulog. So there will be, since this is something new for you guys, so we don't expect that you will get it right there in the first time at the first time. No? So it will be open to any correction. So we are here, Lawrence and Kenneth and I, to help you out, guys. No? So in terms of making you better, no, in terms of conducting patent search. So medyo dagan-dagan man tong atong istorya gani ha. So dili pa man pud kayo, I think information overload, no, kay morning ra man pud ang atong learning session. So right now, ang atong gusto buhaton is if you can open your laptops or your browser, your web browsers, no, to kind of let's get familiar first with the patent databases. No? So siguro we'll be asked somebody who can volunteer. No? So siguro let's start with opening the patent scope. All right, guys. So can we ask somebody to volunteer and then share screen? You were already able to open the patent scope. All right, can we ask from you guys to open your patent scope, and then we will be asking you to allow us to pick through your so yung inyong web browser by sharing your screen. So who would want to volunteer? At least pa lang kanang first step to open your patent scope web browser. Well, about Sister Lawrence, si Kenneth, Jan, pwede pa mo appeal, pero ako naka-try Jan sa workshop before. Let's take the first step. Kinsa mo volunteer? Kung kay walay mo volunteer, kami mag-volunteer sa pangalan. By the power vested upon us by Ma'am Wiros. At sa akin?
Mag-wheel of fortune.
Mag-wheel. Sige, Ken. Dagan-dagan naman na sila, Ken. Hindi mo pa i-type ang pangalan.
Kung nailista si Ma'am Jan, dali na.
I think gikan sa attendance. So, sige Jan, kung makahigayon ka diha Jan. Sige, kana na lang mga volunteer, I know mga leaders man ni na adre, mga future leaders man ni sa ABE nga program, no. So nagi mga brave pandre souls, no, to demonstrate nga kaya ni. Pag-open lang sa web browser. Anybody would like to to volunteer? Para ma-demonstrate lang kay gi-demonstrate naman ganiyan ni Sir Lawrence katong pag-open sa mga databases. We just want to know nga kamo pod makahibalo. All right, even first lang is patent scope, Google search and then patent scope. Hey! I know you're there, marag ayaw mo ko balaka ba? So this is just parang informal, no? Para di kayo mag seryoso kayo ba? Sige.
May basing na yung
Laptop, sir?
Yeah, pwede laptop so that makashare ka, Regine.
Regine.
Dili, sir.
Regine.
Cellphone ra akong gamit, sir.
Cellphone ra. Sige, kinsa may na laptop da gagamit karon. Wala na mo raise. Dapat ganiha din no, una ko nang utada sa inyo kinsa nagamit og laptop kay ba? Or desktop. Kinsa man sa inyo gagamit da either way. Murag manawag kita nila kay wala man. Sige, sugod ko kay Cyril.
Sir.
Yeah.
Naka-desktop
ba ka?
Yes, sir.
Sige. Okay lang ba that you can open your sige, i-co-host ka para maka-share screen ka. Just share your browser, then open up the pattern scope. So, patong sa WIPO pattern scope na database.
Wait, sir. I-search ako, sir.
Sige. Pwede ka mo start sa Google search, no? And then pattern scope. And then makitaan man din mo nga na ay pattern scope. So, yeah.
Pattern scope WIPO, sir.
Pattern scope, yeah. Pwede rin WIPO pattern scope. Yeah. Makitaan mo din na, yeah. Maklik na din mo ang link. Sige. Pwede po ka mag-share para makita na mo yung screen kung okay ra sa imo.
Okay, sir. Wait lang, sir.
Sige.
Ini, sir.
All right, there you go. All right, sige. So just to demonstrate. All right. Okay. How about, so can you open another tab sa Spasnet? Katong Spasnet nga gi-present ganiya ni Sir Lawrence. Ang patent database sa Spasnet sa another browser. Kanang another browser. So you can open another, yeah, there you go. And then, all right, you're there. Okay. So what's next? I think unsa pa tayo Lawrence, nagkon ba ka Google Scholar patents.
Google Patents, sir.
Google Patents. Sige. Kaya mo ni mga libre. Google Patents. So usually na-memorize na ito ng website na patents.google.com. There you go. All right. So you have 3 sets, no? So you have 3 sets already. Sige, to start with, okay na ni siya. WIPO na type Spasnet. So sa US Patent Office pwede po, but we can start from here, no? And then if you want, siguro I request Cyril no to kanang sa search, kanang sa upper right na search. If you can go to that link, sige, para na-give my personal experience. Kamo no, kaning search, kaning baling tapat sa feedback, search. Kaning feedback, search kana, drop down.
Simple.
All right, na different no, so na simple search. Sige, you can open the simple search. I think this is the simple simple search siya. Then maybe what you can do, Cyril, is for you to use the other type of search. Sa dirigapon, katong sa search and then advanced search. So naa sila different. Gidiscuss na nimo ganiya Renz, no? Okay, so there will be other items here, no? Nigawas like offices, different patent offices, languages, English, stemming, single family include. So these are different parts, no, to help you out in terms of doing more advanced search. Right. Next is dito, click na po ta dito, Cyril, para ikaw mismo matry na gid ka, no? Field combination. So, all right. Okay. So kani ako actually sa patent scope, kani akong ganahan, no, because pwede ka magbutang og kanang keywords sa okay, wala man abstract kanina na English title, technology sa title, no, nya application number kung kabalo ka sa application number, nya sa publication date kung kabalo ka, or kung kung kabalo ka sa applicant, pwede po nimo pangitaon, no? So for example, application number, can you click this? Yeah, click that one. So pwede nimo ilisan nga, interesado ko sa applicant name. So just click it. And then for example, ang value, you put value there, Apple, no? So like the Apple company. Sige, Apple lang daw. So sa bottom, paki-scroll down daw Cyril, no? Sa imong screen. Makita ninyo, no, kanang gatuyok sa ubos. I think na-converance ako ano sa kaning post stop o sa kuara ba. So there are 57,000 results. So can you click search daw, Cyril? Search. So pag click sa search na, and then it will come out, no? It will like display results, no? So what we expect here, ang applicant's name is the Apple Incorporated Company, no? So if you see here, there's a document entitled here, kaning number 1, 2016 System and Method for Improved Display of Media Assets in a Layout, no? So below that, there is an application na international classification number. Sa number 1 gyapon ta, Cyril, number 1. So sa number 1 gyapon ta, no? So na ay international classification number katong gidiscuss nga sa ni Sir Lawrence gani nga IPC, and then kay application number nga 146566048, and then you have an applicant there nga where we are searching for ang Apple Incorporated. So this is the Apple company, no? So meaning to say, kung tanaw nato ni sa document, there are 54,772 results and potentially individual patents, no, sa Apple nga na index bali sa patent scope, no? Nga nakadagan ilang patent, for example. So except kung naay mga duplication diri, no, nga gikan sa US Patent Office unya
documentation di ba sa among
patent
install
office
sa mo ang simulator.
Yes, Christopher. Ay, sorry. So naika storya si Christopher. So basically kani siya, no? So mao niya ang mga patent documents, no, nga makita nato nga related or gipanag-iyahan, no, ang applicant, ang owner bali is ang Apple company. All right? So that's just one exercise, no? So pwede ninyo i-explore more, no, ang patent scope. So similarly, ingon ani gyapon ang Espasnet, no? So nagyapoy kung if we go to the Espasnet, so naapon na siya mga advanced search, no? So you can explore, no, the databases, no? So if you click the no, sa taas lang siya siguro, no? So advanced search, so you can use the advanced search or kaning simple search lang, no? So naay mga filters. So kanino kung if you use apply keyword, so do you have an and, so ganiha discuss ni Sir Kenneth about katong Boolean algebra, no? So pwede ka maggamit og one term and another key term. So this may take some time, no, for you to go through. Pero for you guys nga engineering students, we don't really like, for me, no, so dili kay ko mabalaka because you guys are into one man mga gadgets, ICT, no? So dili ra kay ko mabalaka, no? So there's other term, another here, no? So feel free to butt in, Lawrence, kung nakay gusto emphasize, Renz. So na yung classification search, so pwede rin ninyo i-explore, no? So basically. All right. So thank you, Cyril, no, for volunteering. So you may stop screen now, and
Yes, sir.
then sige, okay, you may stop screen now, and then what we can do, okay, pwede na ka mag-stop screen. Kan sa taas BitTorrent. Okay, thank you, Cyril. Thank you for for your active participation. So
T-shirt gid ni siya, sir.
maka t-shirt gini Cyril, no, karon gi-imprint ta. Gi-request pa di ay. Gi-request pa t-shirt para sa inyo. So na-mention man ni Ma'am Danjan, no? So na project si Sir Kenneth nato diri nga hopefully aside sa tong mga prizes nato, guys. So base kamo tanan mangayo sa inyong signature pohon nga magkwanta, no. So amo pa nang gi-propose, no, nga everybody will get a polo shirt, no, para murag uniform nato sa atong patent draft sa atong patent training, no? So yeah, so we'll do that. So we are proposing that. So hopefully that will be granted. All right, guys, I hope you're ready for some exercise. So we'll be calling another participants because Xavier already done that for us initially. Now let's go to the exercise ng what we want to do. Feel free, Ken, Renz, to butt in. Sige, ako mang na-file. So, okay. Ken, would you like to this one, Ken, to discuss this? Murag sa imo ning part keywords.
Sa man ang gusto nimo i-discuss, sir?
So, kani nga drill, facilitate lang nato sila ang drill.
Find patent documents based on keywords. Okay. So here, what we want to do is to capture the best keywords that would represent the study, the technology. So here, search drill, consider what keywords will help you find similar patent applications. So the objective of the invention is to offer a method to control mycelium bacteria in wastewater treatment, in which method the wastewater is treated with peracetic acid. So,
Chemistry, Ken. Chemistry ba Ken?
Kaning link, sir? Bali na document ani sulod kaning link.
Kaning link one is this is the patent scope nga structured search link. So they can use this. Pero pwede rin po ito ganyan katong gi-open ni serial ganiha nga link. Pero ang kaning first exercise is we will ask our audience participants here kung unsa day ang karon nga mag-search ta kay ang atong abstract diri no or kaning phrase diri is the objective of the invention. Mura ni sag abstract no or unsa may tawagan ni Renz. So the objective of the invention is to offer a method to control mycelium bacteria in wastewater treatment in which method the wastewater is treated with peracetic acid. So kung naano tay term or phrase, kung mao daw ni atong abstract, what would be the keywords that we need to identify para gamito nato karon sa pag-adto na nato sa paggamit na nato sa patent scope, for example. So from sa mo na tong pangayoon sa mga participants, Ken. So from the participants, we would like volunteer or they can chat. No, chat kung gusto sila. So what are the keywords? Siguro nga na siguro Ken, no?
The relevant keywords.
Yes.
That we can use.
Relevant keywords nga atong gamiton para atong i-input dito sa patent database. Okay, so from the participants.
Okay, anyone who would like to give his answer? Wastewater treatment daw, according to
Christine, all right.
Okay,
so others. So thank you, Christine.
Phrase, no? Text phrasing ni kan kuan.
Keywords, text phrasing. Sige. Yeah.
Na nag-answer og peracetic acid. Okay.
All right.
So by the way, based on our first talk, second talk kanina, first step in the patent search is to really understand first the invention. What is the invention all about? You understand the nature of your technology. So that's why it's very important. In this case, you can read readily. No, you can identify readily. What is this for? Di ba? What the question ganina? What is the keeping sa to atong draft? What is it for? What is it for? So you ask the same questions. You will actually derive with good keywords here. So first, we already have an answer about waste water treatment. Then we have peracetic acid. Sige. Ato na lang hinahinayon. Unsa man giday ang kuan ani? Nanay daghan answer no. Mycelium bacteria, wastewater treatment. Oh, basically, na-capture good, no? So it's sa may control, method to control. Okay. You are controlling the mycelium bacteria propagation, bale, in wastewater. Okay. Which method? Okay. So you are using peracetic acid. Ayun, meron nang sumagot. Ano mag-Tagalog mong dito?
Matagdan mo na ni Jamjan, mag-Tagalog.
Broken.
Tagdan na Jamjan, mag-Tagalog. Kayang-kaya mo yan, Ken.
So the keywords here, na ay mycelium bacteria, which is parang the saan siya? Siya ang pinaka-object na which we want to control. Okay, the medium is wastewater. So then, treatment, wastewater, pwede, wastewater treatment. So yun, strategy na dahil ka, no? What we can use later on. Then we also have iba ang parasitic or parasitic. Parasitic na siya. So anyways,
Pera,
okay.
money,
So
money na money.
Money siya ko, kwarta gid ini siya pag makontrol ang mycelium bacteria. Sige. So next thing that you need to do is what? Once you have captured I applaud you guys. I think these are really good. These are good answers. No, you were able to capture the relevant terms. So say next,
that's right.
Next, ayun yun sir, naamalay ka sir. The swelling sludge problem. So so mutong naka-mention ko kanina. What are we controlling? It's the propagation of the bacteria in wastewater. So ayun, waste mycelium parasitic. So,
actually na-capture nila, no, ang relevant nga mga keywords. That's a good thing na to start with. Good job, guys.
Very good.
Good job, guys. All right.
Okay.
So sa next, Ken, padayon yapon ta.
Okay.
So medyo advanced to si Xavier. Kay nana sa
Yes, sir.
Advanced kayo sa Xavier. Okay. So consider what keywords with Boolean operators will help find a similar patent application. No? So unsa day ang kuan? So how we combine, no? So basically, siguro based on Ken ba kaning initial, no? So if they use the patent scope and then they'll find parasitic acid, pila kay ilang makuha nga documents. Maybe they can try.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Then we can compare later on if we use the Boolean algebra, ni narrow down ba siya? Sige guys, can you use the patent scope and then input parasitic acid? Unsa kaha? So let's go to patent scope, no? So sige, kamo na lang kay kamo may mga participants and let us know pila ka ang results nga
number of hits,
no? So when you use the keywords parasitic acid, pila kay number of documents, no, nga makita ninyo. Sige.
And be reminded also, when you use parasitic acid, that would imply something. First is, are you going to use a nesting method like the quotation mark to emphasize na dapat magsunod yun si parasitic acid? Because in your search string, whatever, it could be that it will search parasitic and acid separately. So you will get a different number of hits by then. So that's why you have to be strategic also, no? So parasitic acid ba imong bulang quotation just to at least somehow narrow down ang what you can search are phrase of parasitic acid. So
all right, very good point, Ken. So what would be the difference? So siguro, no, it will be good to mention it also. Yeah. So sige guys. Without the quotation first, if you type parasitic acid lang sa bisag sa simple search, how many documents kaha ang atong makitaan, no, from the patent scope? Anybody sa chat box? So we'll ask answers to everyone, no? So from the participants. Okay, how many documents you can find? Kung peracetic acid. Sige, go to ano. So Cyril said here 5 lang sir, Kirsten 5. 5 lang di ay, murag daghan lagi na ako.
I have 51,770.
So okay, we have different. Okay, si kuan no. Are you using patent scope guys no? So patent scope sa ta. Okay, 5 lang sir, 5 lang, 5,000, 54K, 54,995. All right. So okay. So si Mary Rose, si Lawrence, imo ang output Renz. Peracetic acid sa ta ha. I mean sorry, peracetic acid sa ta nga keyword. So kay Ma'am
Answer,
May
3,000.
3,000. Okay. 3246 tayo nag-answer 3246.
Asa man na field di pangita sa front page lang ba? Asa man dapat di ba lain-lain po na sir?
Front page ko Ken nag-start
Okay. Sa front page, if you use peracetic sa front page lang,
Itong 3,000.
ang ako
Yes.
5 ako.
Oh,
Oh. Naapay
Yeah.
ko ba diri nga 5? Peracetic, 5 ra akong documents makitaan. Kung front
Kuan
page,
siguro na murag isa ka phrasing siya sir, nahimo siya phrasing ang peracetic acid.
yes.
kaya.
Oh. So there are only 5 documents I can find using the front page on yeah. Oh. Sige,
Spelling.
peracetic. Okay. Kadali lang ha.
Okay. Pag any
Kahit pala
field,
sa ko facilitate ka na, nanawag ka.
Sure, sir. Okay, sige. Ato lang yung dalion na part. So, are you following, guys? About what we're talking here?
lahi-lahi po dahil result kin no pag small letters tanan o big caps lock tanan lahi po og ano
Sir
result.
Lawrence?
Oh,
Same naman na ma'am.
Yeah, it should be the
Same,
same. I think it's
Ah,
not,
okay.
no.
walay ko walay.
Dili mag-matter ang
Okay,
yang
So, Christy answered 3,074. Pero na quotation mark ning imo, Christy? Okay. Then, which field did you search for this phrase? Front page lang. Okay, try any field. You'll see the difference. How much can you find if you choose the any field? $35 sa front page. Wala kinig answer. Anyway, sige, so depende siguro
Pareha
na
mi Ken, 35.
Oo. Siguro depende na siya sa kung ano, sa kapaspas sa internet.
Pareha mi 35 sa front page.
So, kana pa lang, no, if really indeed each of us inputted the correct spelling, correct term, and we obtain different answers, kana pa lang ba, it teaches us something na it's really good that we indicate the time and date that when we did the search, because the results really vary, no? Even among all of us, we search right now at the same time, yet we obtain different results. So it's a good realization that when we conduct pattern search, sometimes you have to check the results multiple times, no, not just once. Yun ay 52,000 na sir. Any field na ni siya, Christy. No, I suppose. So you see that if you search the term in a different yun, any field na siya. So it captures almost all parts of the patent document, and you see that the results also increase because mas wider ang iyang coverage. Dili lang front page ayon ni sir. Okay, sige sir, padayon sir.
Okay, kadali kan ha. Sige. So
Sige,
next is, all right. So katong kuan, how will you, kumbaga, for this one, how do you integrate the Boolean operators? Such as ano, so how do you come up with the terms? So still using the same keywords.
Okay. So assuming sir, we're going to use the four keywords that were
Yeah.
identified. Okay.
Yeah, so yes, in any way, para the objective can is to narrow down the number of
Yes.
documents, relevant documents.
Okay. So how are we going to state, no, using Boolean operators? So by the way, even if we use the different terms here that we just captured from the example, does it guarantee that we're able to capture all possible documents relating to the same technology? Is it a guarantee, guys? Answer Y if you say yes. Answer N if you say no. Nasabtan ang question ako, wala. My point is, akong balikon ha, let's say we're able to use the relevant keywords based on the example given here. So is it a guarantee that we can capture all the possible technology related to this one? Yes or no? Sir Jen, Sir Jared. na personal yung tawag ba? No, why? Ayun, nagi why. Yes. Sige daw. For si Christy be kay kasi mo uptik mo tubag. Christy, why would we say yes? Why can you say that we have captured all the possible technology using the keywords from this example? Pwede naman siguro i-on yung audio. Maka-on ra ba sila, Sir Jeff?
Yes, can maka-on ra sila. Pwede ra sila mo-on silang mic o
You
mo-unmute.
can turn on your
Yeah, pwede sila mag-unmute.
based on method, I guess. Saan nga method pasabot, Christy? Or si Bethel. Anong no man, Bethel? How can you say na it's not a guarantee?
Hello, Sir Ken.
Yes. Ay, ayun. Isa ni Sir Jared.
Parang sige, sir.
Sir Jared,
Ako,
go.
for
Sige,
me,
sir.
Sir Ken, ang pangutanan mo, sir, is it a guarantee to magawas batanan nga related ani, sir, if we search the same,
Yes.
ano, sir, no?
Yes, using the keywords, for example.
Using the keywords. I think no, sir, kay kanang na ay just like what we did as an example karon, ang uban kay maka-search sila na ay result only shows 3,000 or ana then dili siya so meaning, and then ang uban na abot og 50,000 ka pin. So dili good guarantee nga if you search it just kana lang nga keyword, makita na gud nimo tanan nga mga documents, kay even other people would search it, they would have different results man magawa sa ilaha. So dili gid siya guarantee.
Mhm. Sige, sige. That's a good answer. Sige, sir. Another, sir, is what if we'll consider katong may pinakadaghan bitag number of hits nga nakuha. Kato siya. Was it was it a guarantee again na kato siya nga pinakadako og number of hits was able to capture all possible documents relating to the technology?
Maybe no, dili gahapon
Okay,
siya, sir.
hapon. Ganun man.
Kay maybe there are other kanang methods that you can use to really verify if there are other murag one method lang siguro na siya, sir.
Okay. Sige, sige. Thank you. That's an interesting answer. But if you recall, guys, during our discussion this morning, say thank you, Sir Jared. No, but if you recall our discussion this morning, there are possible synonyms, no, for each keyword that are being used by other inventors, no. So that's one possible thing. They could be using other synonyms for the terms used here. So in other words, even if we are able to use the relevant keywords, some other synonyms might be not not found or might being used by others. So it's really important, once again, if you recall our strategy this morning, that aside from capturing the keywords, we have to identify its pertaining or respective synonyms also. So I think by that, you can be able to truly capture, no, at least more confident ka na imutan na to nga dili man guarantee that you have captured all possible technology, but at least you are more confident that it is also found or it is included in the pattern search. So Jan is sharing the experience. Sundo. Okay, sorry. Then there is a variability of terms. Oh, ayun, variability of terms. So, siya gano'n. Sakto ba na, Sir Lawrence? Pareha pasabot. It's referring to the synonyms.
Yes, sir. Tama, sir.
Okay. Okay. Sige, sige. So, kita lang sa ani. So, saan naman ito sunod, ani? So, how are we going to form the keywords and the corresponding how are we going to connect using the Boolean operators here? I think that's the question, and that is to remove noise, no, or rather mga ano bitaw, like just like what we give an example. There are terms that can be found in the description of the technology or in the detailed discussion in the technology, but actually the technology that they are dealing with is different from yours. Only that they have mentioned some of the terms like parasitic acid, though they use parasitic acid, but for some other purposes. So they could also appear in the search. So that's the next question. How are we going to eliminate all other documents containing the same keywords but are not so relevant to the technology that we are searching here? So that's why it's good that we are also able to use the Boolean operators. Sige. Can anyone make some propositions or propose search strings? Anyway, let's just for the sake of this exercise, let's not use other keywords or other synonyms. Let's just use the keywords we have identified earlier. But this time, let's try to combine them in such a way that we could really extract the message, no? What's really the relevant message that we want to extract here? Sige daw, can you type in the chat box what are your proposed combined keywords using the Boolean operators? So, upon checking, pwede ra kaninyo adre short lang no mga answers. Dili na necessary katong sentence yun ni Sir Jeff. So we can use katong wastewater, peracetic acid, na ay control or na ay treatment. Then we have mycelium. Okay, how are we going to present that in a search string? Ay, mingaw man. Nakasabot ba ta sa instruction?
Busy siguro search Ken.
Gamay sa sige. Katong gamitan lang ninyo og katabi taw na mga nesting, truncation, Boolean operator,
Nasa taas
and
nga
or
slide.
kato
Before
sila.
ani.
Oo. From the keywords nga ilang na-identify before this activity number 2, how are they going to combine all of those using the text searching method or tools?
Diyan.
Go. Cyril, unsa nga part ang medyo naglisod og sabot sa instruction?
Sini sir, naglibog pa ko sa una ko pag butang tong sa Boolean operator sir.
Sige, let's have some example. Okay. Sige, ito mga keywords. We have peracetic acid, for example. So, important pa ng peracetic acid, no? Kaya siya ang imong ginagamit na pang wastewater treatment. Tama ba?
Yes sir.
So, from the word wastewater, okay. Kailangan ba si wastewater and treatment magkuyog?
I think sir, yes sir.
Or pwede dili? Kaya what if mana ang iya ding statement kay treatment of the wastewater, di ba? Pwede. So pwede siya nga dili wastewater treatment. So it's not necessary that we use the phrasing or the nesting of wastewater treatment, but rather we can recognize that wastewater is important and treatment as well as all other possible synonyms. But for this exercise, we're just going to use the word treatment. But is there other words? Are there other words relating to treatment that can be used? Or treat, for example. So treat, that's the root word. Treating, pwede, di ba? Treating wastewater, pwede. Pwede treatment, sa pa. So what we can use there, for example, ako na lang i-type. So instead of using the word treatment, so pwede lang ka treat, nag-treat naman ako. treat quotation, asterisk. Nagets ba,
Yes, sir.
guys?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
di ba? That's just one example nga from treat nga word, pwede dili na ko imbuta nga treatment, but just treat asterisk. So it will now capture all possible forms of the word relating to treatment. So treat na nakoy treat. Ang wastewater, for example, ang wastewater, are there any other possible form for wastewater? Pwede siyang wastewater na sumpay or
Sludge, sir. Or
Ah?
sludge.
sige, kana na siya. Synonyms na siya. Ato lang sang yeah, that's a good answer. But let's just for this exercise lang, we'll just focus on the identified keywords that we found a while ago. So pwede siyang wastewater na sumpay. Naapoy uban possible nga gibulag niya ang waste and water. Di ba? Nag-gets ba akong pasabot? Wala lang i-type sa search. Nakuha ba? Those are two possible form of wastewater and how they can be written. What are other keywords that were identified? The treat and control, di ba na i-control po niya nagamit ang term control. So pwede siya treat or control. Di ba? Pwede. Those two could either be used relating to wastewater. No? So may control, it was the bacteria. Then specify naman tong bacteria, unsa tong bacteria. So pwede imo na tong ibutang diha. Then you have parasitic acid. So again, lahi ang result no kung walay quotation mark ang parasitic acid o naa. Na bantayan ba to ninyo ganina sa search ninyo? Kabay nakabantayan na? Any field, parasitic acids. Uy, pareho ra. Parasitic acid and wastewater. Okay, so gisumpay na nimo bali. Yeah, okay. So nanay naggamit. So in our case here, we want to use quotation mark for parasitic acid just to make sure that it's a phrase. No, they really come together. No? They are written as a phrase. Uy, mali naman ko parasitic. Sorry. Okay. So what else? Ano sa patong other koan? Keywords. What are the other keywords, guys? Hello? So either nawala na ang signal or nangatulog na bata. Nakita na lang tong kuante. Okay na. So na ay mycelium bacteria. So unsa man na siya nga statement, the familiar no? Mycelium. Is it the sige, anyway, just for this koan. So mycelium, my water purification, control mycelium bacteria. and wastewater treatment. So, unsay pasabot sa water purification? Another keywords? Regine? Okay. So, it's related to the wastewater treatment, no? So, yeah, pwede na ito na gamiton na synonym, water purification. So, pwede na siya ay or, no? Or wastewater treatment, or kaning water purification, or control. Sige. But for the sake of this exercise, let's just just use the terms that can be found here in the example. So yeah, water purification can be used as or to the wastewater treatment. Okay. So what are other keywords? So we have now identified the word treat, so wastewater, then treat, then you have or control, then we have parasitic acid, then we have mycelium. Okay. So we can verify also, no, if you like, pwede ninyo i-search kung unsa day ning mycelium bacteria pag ini siya, or there are other forms ang mycelium or napay lain term ana niya. So you can verify that, no. So dali naman lang karon kay i-google naman lang nato. Pwede. So assuming na mycelium is really a bacteria, so sometimes just assuming lang niya ato alang ning assumption. So sometimes you don't have to write the word bacteria if we know it's already a bacteria. Then specific man siya na the technology can only control mycelium. So one keyword there could be mycelium. Sige, assuming nga na-capture na nato, okay, those were the very relevant keywords here. It's the mycelium, the wastewater, it's the treatment or control, and the parasitic acid. So how are we going to combine all of these for our search string? Sige. Try to combine, guys. Just chat your answers. Use the Boolean operators, truncation method, mga nesting. Combine all of these keywords. Okay, ato lang siyang neglect karon ang mga other synonyms and variations of terms. Sige na. Magtawag ta. Uy, Wikipedia. Vegetative part of a fungus. Oy, fungus din siya. Fungus-like bacterial colony consisting of a mass of branching thread-like. So, okay. Sige. So, mas nindot nga, mycelium lang ang gamiton. Sir, no? So, we don't have to emphasize bacteria. Okay, para at least, apil ang fungus. Anyway.
Tama sir. Over na yang duha.
Oo, so ma-cover niya. So, we don't need to write bacteria. So, mycelium would be enough. Sige. Sige na guys. Gusto nyo, kuhaan ako yung ruleta dere. Para magtawag. Ayun, ano yung nag-answer? Si Cyril. So, naa siya yung parasitic acid. Okay, this is a good attempt. But sometimes we don't need to use parentheses and quotation mark together, no? So, enough na quotation mark lang. Okay na siya. Or, so kung wala kay quotation mark, you can use the parentheses. Sige din. And ang gamit niya, murag advance naman siguro ni si Cyril ba? Magduda man sa Then you have mycelium bacteria. Okay, so gi-combine yun nga. Or you can try wala ng bacteria, just mycelium. and gyapon no, wastewater. So pwede ka ayun, pwede wala na ng parenthesis no. So wastewater or waste then bulag si water. Na-capture ba? Nawala si parasitic acid, Tyrell. So it could be nga kani nga search string does not necessarily include the parasitic acid, which is the very crucial component in your technology because it's the one used to control. So do not forget the parasitic acid. So we have wastewater. Oh, ayun, nag-answer. Very good, no? So wastewater or waste, water waste, yung gibalipod, no? Water waste. Then, so how, ma-error ni siya, Jessica, kay, nasumpay lang nimo si water waste o si parasitic acid. Wag nalimtan ang Boolean operator in between. Then you have treat, then or mycelium. Sige. Okay, any other answers? We have mycelium and control and parasitic acid nga na ay quotation mark and wastewater or wastewater and treat. 30 results. Sige, okay. Sige. Okay, I think this is really a good exercise, no? So you see na if you use keywords, I'm not saying na perfect na ni siya nga kaning mga combinations. But later on we can always analyze no your answers. So you just by looking at this and you have number of results from 54,000 guys. If we only search for parasitic acid and now relating it to wastewater and other terms or keywords, you see that you are able to narrow down the number of hits. Because again, the keywords that you use are very important in finding to work with the algorithm of the database to search only for those terms that you require. So you see the importance. And again, there's a great meaning for every Boolean operator that you use. Sige, let's make use of the example, the latest one. Sige, latest one, si Christy. So we have mycelium and wastewater treatment. Pero ang asterisk is after treatment. So it could be treatment or treatments, no? Tama? So plural o singular lang ang iyang na-consider ani. So that's one thing. Kailangan ba nga and si mycelium and wastewater? Kailangan ba and or pwede ra or? That's another thing that you need to analyze. So kani mag-require siya analysis, no? So unsa da imong gamiton? Si nasay near. Nasay word nga water treatment near treated and so haman ang near ani it's the wastewater. Okay. So again this time here parang medyo confusing siya no asa ang iyang gipasabot nga near, is it the treatment and the treated na word? No? So iyan na siya guys. So anyway, yeah, this is a good example, no, where you really recognize the difference in the results if you use the proper keywords and the appropriate way of combining all the keywords. Okay. So by the way, based on the results, natag tayo example dun, no? Sinapanindagan example si Sir ba niya, nag-discuss na nagturo. Okay. So, nag-answer diri. Mangita na lang ta. Sige.
Yeah.
Ang pinakagamot diri is 5. Oh, na pinakagamay diri is 5. So, are you confident, Bethel? Are you confident that you have found the possible technology that you are looking for in the among the 5 hits? Bethel? Wala na si Bethel, may tingog or walay audio. Sige, so ako na lang mong istorya sa iya ang results. So, you see here, if we're going to analyze, no? So, okay, nagamit siya og word parasitic acid. And what she uses is a quotation mark. So, whatever the whatever document nga imong gipangitaan, it's the parasitic acid as a phrase ang iyang makitaan. Then, unsa ning nasa answer chat? Kuan ni sir, muna ang ideal answer or gi-capture lang nimo diri sa ilaa.
No, kining naa sa PowerPoint Ken, these are potential like combination, Maringana. But then
Okay,
I'm very impressed because they came up with different combinations in terms of
Yes, sir.
putting
Yes,
together mga
Yes,
Boolean
sir.
algebra. And
amazing.
yeah, I'm impressed that from the 30,000 documents, they were able to narrow it down to 5 or 6.
Imagine. Oh,
And then siguro Ken, maybe they can identify from among the 5 documents. So there is one document really, no, okay, because this phrase is coming from one of the document. So from among the 5 siguro the challenge for them is unsa ka na ang title sa patent application. Na siya. Siguro that's the challenge kung if they're done with the sets of combination.
And
Okay.
also, you can always
Ken.
copy, guys. Yes, sir.
Sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
when I tried using the combination,
Yes, sir. Because, sir, palayan, sir.
so when I used the combination earlier, I think one of the participants, I just copied it and pasted it. Actually, what I got from the patent scope immediately is the document, not the document in itself na mao gini sa ang patent document, meaning to say one patent document. So siguro the challenge for our participants, unsa kaning patent application, patent document. Okay. So from the narrow down, can you look into the 5 documents and then check out unsa kani nga document ang inyong nakit-an? Unsa kani siya nga tawag ani? Sige Ken, padayon Ken.
Ako di ay. Okay, sige. Ako lang itong gi-emphasize sa ila, sir, na sometimes, even if we have identified or we have narrowed down our number of hits to a very minimum number where we can actually check, each of it, sometimes we also have to check our search string. Does it give us confidence that we really capture the technology, what is it all about? Like that's why mo tong ni-focus ko aning gihatag ni Bethel, for example, kay siya ang naghatag na 5 results. So naa siya sometimes man good we have a very narrow results. It's because very few patent documents are using the keywords the way we are presenting it. So mo nang gamay ra pod ang ato ang possible nga nakakuha nga results. That's one possibility. Sometimes so dili guarantee again guys nga malipay na tang yes ako ang pinakagamay nga ang nakit-an nga results isa lang. So basin tungod kay na timingan nga pareha mo adto nga document ang iyang the way pagka-phrase kay pareha mo og pagkasuwat. So munang siya ra pud ang migawas. So pero it could be that again no, so just kanira man ni siya nga example, we have mentioned already nga we have emphasized rather nga there are synonyms, possible other synonyms nga pwede gigamit po no sa uban to really capture the all possible all other possible technology. So in this case, peracetic acid, so gigamitan niya og quotation mark. So very specific that you are really looking for this type of compound. Now, assuming niya nga walay lain synonyms, si peracetic acid, siya lang gina siya. So that's an assumption only, just for the sake of this exercise. Then iyang gitapad si peracetic acid with wastewater, as with the assumption nga it's the application, no, the peracetic acid is used for wastewater. So wastewater, again, we also emphasize that there could be different means to express it, like sumpay si wastewater, okay, that's good, or another is bulag si wastewater. So the question is, kailangan ba good nga naay quotation mark pod si wastewater, or basin pod pwede waterways, di ba? So it's once you put quotation mark, it becomes a phrase nga fixed siya, si wastewater gyud ang iyang pangitaon. So pwede wala siguro ni si si wastewater. Pwede ka waste near water. But you have to put okay ra ni sir, wala na akong nag-tutor. But like right after your and, since what you want to connect here as or is si wastewater lang or kaning waste nga buwag nga water. So you can put these two here inside a parenthesis. So after sa add na kay open parenthesis wastewater, or wala na si quotation mark, pwede ka waste near water with quotation with parenthesis na pala at the end. Or pwede nimo isulod na lang og quotation parenthesis si wastewater. So in that case, that can be interchanged. Then you have another and. So very good. Yung si treat, because treat can be again could mean treats, treatment, treating. So very good, no? Na asterisk. So that's a very good way to express it. Then we can somehow relate treat also. Kung silingan, sorry, giduaan ako ang doorbell. So mga bata ang good. So treat or control. So pwede, no? So pwede siya or. Dili necessary nga and. So that's one good thing. Then mycelium bacteria. So again, mycelium cannot be limited as a bacteria lang. Pwede siya fungus, di ba? Katong ganina, gihatag nga definition ni sir. So we can remove bacteria here. So just use the word mycelium. Assuming wala na po siya other synonyms. So again, wonderful, no? Very near. This is a very good potential appropriate answer, no? So at least I hope I'm able to discuss to you, no, what are the possibilities of using the appropriate and what not. So and you can always play around the Boolean operators also. You'll see na the number of hits will differ. Kung i-and mo ni siya, i-or mo ni siya. So, may na. Kato lang siguro muna, sir, for this exercise. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, Ken. Good job, Ken. So I just want to add also that sometimes even if, like there will be different combinations that you use, no? So, murag dagana kay term. Sometimes even I have experienced before that even if you use a kind of combination and then sometimes you don't get any single document, sometimes zero, no? So meaning to say you combine a very kanang yeah, so you cannot find in the documents anymore, no? So I experienced that also. So I think for this example, these are two activities that are somewhat related, no, because we're using keywords and then you're also using Boolean algebra operator. So basically this document is existing in the patent scope, no? So siguro because of the 5, kinsa to nakakuha og 5, maybe we can ask her, among the 5 documents,
Si Bethel
we,
J.
okay. Sige. Which is the closest katong document that you can find that relates to this? No, so my 5 results here. Bethel, Jane, or si Aldwin?
sir.
Yeah. Hello, Bethel.
Yes, sir. Hello. Ako sa tanawon, sir, ha, asay mas closer.
Would you like
Kaya
to
actually,
share
ito na akong
screen?
i-open.
Would you like to
Well,
share
sir,
screen?
sa cellphone ko actually ga-open sa
Oh,
Zoom, sir,
wow.
and then sa
Cellphone pa na, ha?
Okay, lisod, sir.
Okay.
Loading akong laptop.
Sige. So, I think very challenging pag sa cellphone, no? Pag sa laptop, yeah, maybe you can find the document in itself, no? Because this is an actual patent document, no? So, yeah. Is there, yeah, makitaan ba nimo, Bethel?
Yes, sir. Mabasa actually ang mga title. And
Okay,
then
what title did you get?
ang first, sir, number 1, a method to solve the swelling sludge problem in waste treatment plants by controlling mycelium bacteria. And
Yeah,
then,
definitely. Yeah.
Oo, maura gihapon dai. Pariharag title man
Right.
tanan dai, sir.
Congratulations. So,
Parihara jud dai.
So,
1, 2, 3.
so I was interested, no, to kind of look into your screen, seeing the 5 kay yeah, so basically there are documents now from the US. This is a patent document from the US. Now that's correct answer, no, for this, that the document is really related to this, Bethel, no? So that is the document we're looking for.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So
Ako nang natanong, inventor, same name, sir.
Yeah, same name. Yeah, so siguro ang kanang mga patent document, daghan 5 sila, no, because there's a US patent version, unya naapod siya WIPO, no?
Na ay controlo domicilio de bacterias, mga anak, sir.
Spanish, so European, so specific sila to a particular country. So probably that is also a patent document there, no? So siguro sa Spain na siya, sa Mexico. So I think good job, guys, no? So you've been able to identify the patent document. And amazing, wala pa gani ni IPC. Si Lawrence wala pa IPC. Friends, palihog ko kanang exercise, if you can have another exercise nga IPC, no? So I think I really have to agree with Kenneth, no, the one Kenneth mentioned about katong mga explanation in detail, relates to the keywords, because this is the most important, no? Even if you forget about the IPC, and with you, Bethel, no, you were able to identify the document, no, just simply using the combination of the keywords, no? So yeah, so congratulations, everyone, no? I think we're happy, no? Ako, so I was listening to your interaction with Kenneth. I was happy to see, no, that you progressed, no? So from zero knowledge to now you have actually kind of si Kenneth pa kanya kay Cyril, advance naman siguro ni si Cyril. So yeah, so amazing, no? So yeah, so we have more exercise, if it's okay with you guys, to get familiarized, parang ko ano. Sige, Ken, next activity, Ken. So other than the patent scope, para dili kay sila entirely dependent sa patent scope. So using the SPASnet, third activity, Ken. So we have using SPASnet. So ang atong gusto karon is determine who the inventor of the US patent 5960411. So mas easier ni, no? So because you have a document that you want to see, no, and identify kinsay inventor and what is the filing date of this patent. Second question is how many patents cited this particular patent, no? Pila ka book patent application nag-cite saya, or I think that's the question. Or pila yang gi-cite. So there can be two things here. So the other one is summarize the patent family for this patent. Siguro kana lang. Sige. So, Reds, basig na kayo makitaan nga more exercise for IPC, no? Maybe you can bring that up also. Sige, let's go to the patent scope. Or I mean, SPASnet.
Sir, kato akong gihatag sa imo, sir, pwede to siya identify lang sa IPC, pwede to siya.
Okay,
the
sige.
description,
Sige, Ken. Ato i-include. Sige, there is a ta. Then we'll wait. We'll give you 10 minutes siguro, guys, not to work on with the SPASnet. Then if you have answers already, feel free to provide your answers in the chat box. Kay kami pod mangita pod ba ani? Kinsa inventor ba ani? Kami pod no mangita ra kita using the SPASnet. So maybe what is the filing date for the patent, and then perhaps the title of the patent if you can add. So more on the bibliographic page of the document. Ako sa to download di mong kwan kay na do ka ba computer ang gamit to niya na speakers. Warag wa pa to na address PowerPoint. All right, we have 1, 2 answers. Paspasa kay nila oy ni Genesis ug ni Christine oy. Grabe kayo. So title of the invention I think ang gi-share. Genesis tama ba? Title of the invention ni siya?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Method and system for placing a purchase order over communication. Atong i-verify sa atong mga technical expert ang atong mga answer. So do we have same answer, Renz, Ken?
Yes, sir. Correct answer, sir.
So method. So si Christine answered, the inventors are Jeffrey Bezos. Uy, kapangalan.
Yes.
Perry Hartman, Kafan Shell, and Joel Spiegel. Spiegel? Dili na siya ang inventor sa Snapchat. Tama, no? And then date applied. Si Janza nag-answer. Tama ba? September 12, 1997?
Yes, sir. Tama. Application date.
Okay, correct. And then, I think the last question was, pila ka kuan, ang citations. Can you go to the citations? Makitaan man ninyo, no? So, pila ka document. You can see. Citing documents. Pila ka documents, guys? Citing documents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Dagan na diyan eh. Okay. Dagan din eh. Even with the patent family. Alright, kaning patent family, if you look at it, pila ka book patent family. So, under the simple family. Sige. Ano na lang para sa yon, then we can move to the next exercise. So, si Genesis, ingon siya 185. Si Cyril, this is related to the patent family, Cyril? Okay. Sige. Verified, no? O Patra? Tama ba? Patent family? Okay, puro Amazon, no? Alright, so Ken, mamalihog lang tayo ko, Ken. Wala, nasa kong Pikas laptop, din ako makuha sa Messenger, katong yung mag-post sa Messenger. At wala isumpay dire, Ken, if you can put that in the PowerPoint. I think I have one more para exercise, simple exercises. So going back to WIPO's patent scope, siguro patent scope or SPASnet, search for the company signature financial and then determine their number of patents and actually provide the patent number. And yeah, there is a PCT application was also filed for this patent. Locate the WIPO PCT application and provide the publication number as well as a quick review of the search report. Sige. Last na ba ni? Okay. Okay, for me, from my side, from my end, no. So this is last week, and we will have another exercise from Kenneth, from Sir Kenato. Then we will have a break, and then we'll try to work on our respective technologies, siguro, Ana, siguro. Sige. All right. So one or two lang ako. So si Ken, for this ano, let me see. For me, signature financial. Okay. So let me use the field combination of patent scope. Maybe you can do that. And then you go to the field of applicant name because signature financial is a company. So you can go there sa field combination no, sa patent scope. So I'll use applicant's name and then rather than the application number. And so I'm gonna search. So I have 3 documents using the patent scope. Pilain nyo guys. To our participants. Pilain nyo makitaan nga documents owned by May Rose. Okay, 3. Si Ma'am May, tulo iya. Okay. Okay. So I was using the no? Okay, tulo lang po kay Maria. So ang uban, did you get it? Sa murag na-trigger ko kay Sir Kenneth. Sir Ken. So let's wait for the others though. Okay, we'll wait for the answers of the other participants. If common but using the 3, okay, Christine, Jerry, Regine, Aldwin, Maria. So they got 3. How about the others? Katong uban. Uban pa. So there are pilang takabok. 25. 25 ta. So ako mulis po ko. Mulis po ko diri. Tulo, 3 ako. 3. So, okay. So, tulo kay Kenneth. Tulo kay Lawrence. So, what is the... So, So, what is the title of the... Okay, pareho ba ni sila? Okay, what is the title of the patent? Junariel Tolopodia 3. What is the title of the patent? Document. What is the title? And then who is the inventor? All right, guys. You can chat the title of the invention or the patent document. Gretchen also 3. Si Janjan said data processing system and method for hub and spoke financial services. And then the other one is there is a configuration no nga tumoy ang ingon ni Mayros. Then Christine answered ang inventor is Bose R. Todd. Okay, that's correct, no? All right. So yeah, so with this now I think you were able to get the document right, no? So Ang makita ninyo dire, if you use the pattern scope, pag lagi mo makita nga WO, usually that is the PCT, no, document. Kanang WO ang number, so I think for me it's number 2, then WO. So that is the equivalent PCT, no? PCT na siya. So Patent Cooperation Treaty. No, so that is the WIPO's. So sa WIPO na ano, ako na lang isulat dire. Patent Cooperation Treaty. No, I think na-cover man ni ganiha ba? PCT, kung kita magkwanta, mag-apply ta og application no to through WIPO. So mag-get tag PCT para maka apply tag invention sa lain countries much cheaper sa no rather than ano individually mag-ano. So ang patent, ang WIPO bali, maghimo na sila og kanang patent search report pod no through the PCT application. So natay kanang patent search report gikan sa PCT. Right? Did everybody get the ano? I think everybody answered 3 ka documents na no. All right, I will not ano na. So great job guys for this specific activity. I will turn over to Ken the floor no for the other exercise kay medyo wala na appeal siya diri when me ano. Okay, na question si Ken to the participants. Sige Ken, take it away Ken.
Wala, kana lang sir, muna question. Kay, di ba, in application of PCT, you have to apply it first in your local state before you can proceed with the PCT. So muna ako lang ipangutana ba.
Okay. Sige Ken. From the participants, if you open the document or any documents there, ang question ni Ken is what is the earliest date, no? Earliest date of the first application. So what is the first parang application date? Okay. So would like to hear from Genesis, Kirsten lang. Okay, walay E, double E. All right, others guys.
1992.
Okay, sige. Ang pinakauna gyud no nga application, so meaning to say you might want to find the US patent document. I think this is a US patent application, no? So there are 3 documents there, but these documents are kind of different because there is an international application. Okay, somebody answered. Sige, let's go through your answers in the chat box. So Jan said it's March 3, 1992. And somebody else, September 17, 1992. Okay. And then March 11, 1991. Okay. Ken, what's the final answer?
Oh, wala ko kita actually sa
James is March 11, 1991. Okay.
Sa document, sir. Paki-screen share na lang.
Sa pictures na ko laptop. So, okay, the application basically, so tulo man no na ay European, so na ay EP, na ay WO nga document unya na US. So if I look at the US document, so I think everybody, as a Bethel Jane, siya March 10. Bethel, March 10, 1992. Okay. Okay, if I open the US patent document, the application date there is March 11, 1991. Okay.
1991.
So, 1991, no? March 11, 1991. Si Regine. Oh, so Regine and then James answered just the same. Naghabol si Aldwin, no? So I think Regine answered first. And then, yeah, so meaning to say there were 3 documents. These are different versions of documents. Now, for example, ang nitabuan ni most probably the inventor from the US first applied nationally, katong gi-discuss earlier, and then after the application in the US, he applied through the PCT, through the WIPO, and then through the European Patent Office. No, so murag ang nauna ni ang US patent document, that is the document number 3. If you open document number 3, no, so and then if you open document number 1, so ang application date niya sa European Patent Office is on March 10, 1992, no? So 1 year before nag-lapse, no? So i-apply niya sa European Patent Office. And then ang sa WIPO, actually sa WIPO, let's see, no? Ang there is international filing date is March 10, 1992. So sabay-sabay sila bali, no? Just before the expiration, no? 1 year expiration. So great job, guys. No, so you got it right. March 11, 1991. So for that kind of question, so meaning we need to also understand, no, where the document flows first. No, that means nga nag-una sa US Patent Office because usually the application is being applied locally, parang sa atoang countries, and then we seek for application sa other countries through the PCT or through the European Patent Office. So usually PCT kita, no, WIPO, WO niya. Then if ang system good, if you go to European European, isa lang po, no, the good thing about is the region, no, the European, meaning to say it's covering the entire European markets, no, or countries. All right, congratulations, guys. I think you're kind of so familiar now with the patent scope and SPASnet. So there's one problem there. You can exercise from Ken. Ken, pwede na mo ma-share screen na lang, Ken?
Yes, sir. I-allow lang ko, sir, to share. To be able to share.
Okay, na-off na yun, no?
By the way,
Sige.
yes,
Okay
sir.
na, Ken.
By the way, I also asked that question because it's important to note the first date of the application because of the first to file rule, if you recall. So if ever there are other entity that would claim first application, so the basis now, well, diba, among the different documents you found for every different countries, so the basis now for the first to file rule will be the first date of application. So that's why I asked that question, because it's very significant. So, okay. Anyway, let me share with you my simple exercise. So, ayan lang. I'm just giving you the product description. Then, based on what you have learned this afternoon, try to generate or identify the different possible IP classification for this. And later on, if you are able to identify what product is this, then much better. So the hint I can give you is that this is a very old technology. Sige, guys. Kaya ra 2 minutes? Kaya ra siguro 2 minutes.
So magsugod sa sila sa kuan kan, no, sa pag-define sa mga keywords, relevant keywords.
Yeah, sir. Pero depende na sa ilang strategy, sir. So, ang gipapareho lang bali is the IPC.
So
They have to identify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, murag kuan man no, familiar.
Familiar jud. Super
Sige,
family.
guys. Sige, so mga 5 minutes, 10 minutes siguro.
Kaya sir, 2 minutes kaya na nila, sir.
Okay. They need to find the patent document, right? So what is the title of the, siguro other than the IPC, what is the title of the invention? Who is the inventor? No, part of the bibliographic, then the IPC.
Pero by the description itself, alam na, no? Unsa?
Okay. Katul man ni Oy. Aw, pangalot sa diha dyan kay kuan man dyan. Murag na miss-send ka dyan ba? Katol imong TL?
Right, yun sa dyan. Oh, kabalo mangit siya.
Ay, nakakita na sa rito sa imong post.
Ay, oh, di ay. Wala man to yung answer. So, okay ra di ay.
Ah. Wala tayong kuan do. So pangitaan gid ang patent document ana.
Naka-register din siya sir no?
Oh.
Oh, host na siya at the same time participant.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is also the significance of this example, no, nga kanang patented objects ba may not be necessarily parang complicated bitaw. Some are materials that we've been using every day. We are exposed to it and we forget na there's an IP behind it. And this is one of those examples. So tama, no? They can use the keywords for this, extra keywords, then look for the IPC. So include as many possible IPC that you can find.
Okay, Ken, nakita na nako, Ken. Magulat ta sa uban. Sige, mga itawag ka ng inputs from our participants. So dyan siguro nakita na po niya ning document ani. Paspasa kay ni Christine oy.
Na answer?
Paspas kay si Christine. Grabe, ginarrow down gidayon niyang isa ka document ra ba? So I would be interested to know sa Xavier maupod si Ma'am May. Okay, so
what I'm looking for are the IPC, the classifications. Not the title, not just the title, but what I want is the IPC.
So napod kuan way nga kanang using the IPC find the document kana. So karon ang exercise day karon is to find for the IPC. So so sa pattern search pod we often use the IPC to find the document, no? So combination with the keywords. I think you discussed in Lawrence ganyan. Keywords plus IPC to find the document. All right, Ken. Nanay mga answer, Ken. So si Aldwin nag-provide siya og kanang si James, si Janjan. Okay, I think nag-provide na sila og mga IPC.
Okay. Very good. Correct tanan.
Check.
Wait lang. Unsay sulod anang A01 29 M29/12. Unsay sulod ana? o kanang N25/20. Urag, yeah,
Apika
it's all
dyan, oy.
necessities. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, unsay pasabot anang A, tapos 01, unya ka ng M, tapos 29, unya 12. Oh. Mo ba na
Yeah,
yung magipangayo, Ken?
Ang title niya, sir, nganong kana ilang answer ba?
Oh.
Nganong, kay among the ideal answers, medyo wala na ko na siya nakita. Kani si M29/12 o si 01N25/20. So, na kagikan sa kay mga title ana.
Actually, tulo.
Substances, aromas, pheromones, or chemical agents. Let's based on the kuan. Nagamit ba siya o the odoriferous substance? Okay. Insecticide fumes. Okay. So, pwede.
Actually, ang 29 may makakatawa ko kay scaring or repelling devices. No, e.g. bird scaring apparatus.
Okay. So, ano yung method niya gigamit ani? In discovering the...
Si Christine. Let's ask Christine Ken kay she answered first.
Okay, Christine, go. Ano yung method, Christine?
Sir. Nagamit ko og keywords, sir.
Okay, what are your keywords?
Sa kaya kung balikan pa, sir.
Sige. So, from the keywords, imo lang i-search.
Yes, sir.
Tayon, you look for relevant document.
Duha ra may nigawas nga kuan, sir. Document na. Same na po siya.
Ilan? Kuya, no? Nag-wonder dyan ko, sa imong keywords ba? Kusog-kusog
Sa akong balikod, sir, ha?
Powerful ni nga keywords kay duha ra ginigawas. Yeah, thank you, Cyril. So, what any meanings of this question? Okay, tulad siya. Pasok sa banga. So, ang 120, yeah, correct na siya. Poisoning, narcotizing, or burning insects. Okay. Aromas, sumana nino si 29/12. Si N25, nag-wonder ko ana, /20. Combustible or heat generating compositions. Pasok ba siya sa banga? Sa description? Heat generating compositions. I-try daw ninyo ang 18. Unsay definition sa 18? N25/18. Okay, mo din na siya. Smoke emitting compositions which delayed or sustained release. Okay. Anything else? Nana to? Kinsa to? Christine ba to?
Gitay pa nakagot to, sir.
Okay. So anyhow, nakuha na ba unsa ni nga object? Nay mga pictures ngayong na view sa document. Nakita ninyo unsa ni siya?
Unsa ni nga product?
Or may sulod, no? 10%, preferably more than 30, and most 20% by weight plant powder. So plant powder din na siya. Siya gum powder. Then charcoal. Smaller din yung sulod ay, no? So, naka-identify na unsa ni nga product? Ay, ayun. So, nanay nag-answer dagan. So, mosquito coil. So, tama, no? So, dali ra kaayo. Kita na answer. Sige, maghatag pa ko, sir, last. O wala na. Muna to.
Sure, you can give more. So,
Okay. So,
Ketol din na siya, Ketol.
Rachel. Sige, I'll give one more. So the same process, I'm going to give the description. Then you have to identify what the IPC. Okay, I'll share screen. Okay, that one. Sweet to. Sige, can you show a picture? Maka-share ba kag screen, Christine? Patent document about the drawing of the sweet toy na mo nakita.
When you ended?
When I'm in when this is done, okay? What do you need?
Last one. Sige, if anyone who can show the picture of the drawing.
All right. So si Kirsten, would you be all right to share your screen? Mag-share screen? Okay ba siya?
Sila Kirsten o Christine.
Live po na siya. Si Kirsten ang ni-answer about the sweet toy. So maybe she's okay in terms of sharing screen of the documents you found.
Please show the drawing. Let's compare if what you found is really the.
Yeah, Christine, would you be okay to share your screen? Ay, loading kayo sa ako, sir. Okay. Okay, sige. How about Christine? Si Christine, sige, they can actually share. Christine, are you okay to share your screen?
Sir, ang sa Zoom na ko, sir, kaya nag-PC ako. Ay, nag-CP, cellphone na ko, sir.
Okay. Okay, same thing na.
Sige, ako na lang ipakita ang drawing, then sila na bahala o verify kung mabuhay na nakita.
Right.
Sige, I'll show you the drawing of the sweet toy. So, if you found that drawing, then you got the correct document. What are the IPC here?
Ken,
Sige,
si
IPC
Cyril,
pala.
nag-share. Ken, si Cyril, nag-share.
Nag-share of...
Answer niya. Shares.
Okay.
Oh.
Ayun, IPCA, ayun, na. A23G, okay, perfect na, master na makayo sila, Dash 50, B65, ayun. So, those are the three, no? Correct answers. Oh, sige. Okay na ko, sir. Man ako.
All right.
Congrats.
Yeah, Reds, nakay gusto i-exercise sila, Reds.
Wala sir, wala ko kuan.
Jogging lang, jogging.
So, yes, congrats everyone. No? So, I think you were able to follow what we want you to do no, this afternoon. And I think kanang katong mga exercise namo is very relevant because most of the time we encounter kanang, for example, for you guys, no, you are already assigned with the technology now. And basically, ang may taburon is actually kamo nagsunod mo sa documents, no, and you're trying to understand the documents. You actually filled up the disclosure form already. So, ang exercise supposedly nato, but it's already 3 o'clock, no? We can end up as soon as we can. But the message here is that you will be reading the entire abstract of the invention or the technology you're assigned to. So I think it's similar exercise to what we are doing here this afternoon. What you want to do is basically find the relevant terminologies or keywords there, no? And then that's it. Using the patent databases, find the relevant documents that are close to the technology, no, that you are assigned to. No, so it may not be the exact. We do believe that there will be na situation that you will never find the same documents that the previous students have invented, no, the technology that they have invented. So you may not be able to find that very specific document. Karon man gud ato exercise. So we were looking for that very specific document. Unsa ni nga patent document based on nga hint. So because they are already existing in the patent databases, no. So for you guys, ang may taburon is that because you were assigned with the technology, so ang pagkataon nato is the closest, no, the closest kanang technology to based on the definition, based on the keywords, no. So siguro akong request, Reds, kung okay lang, Reds, if you can show one patent search report that you develop so that they can see it. Ganiya blank man to. Okay lang, Reds, if you can.
Yes,
okay.
sir. Mag-open sa ako sa kanya, sir.
Sige. While waiting for Sir Lawrence, no, so yeah, so expectation versus reality. No, so basically, so I think through this afternoon basic exercise, sample exercise, you'll get the beauty of the patent database if you get more exposed to it. No, if you will kind of find ways and you will understand. Naanday mga similar nga mga technologies, no, similar nga mga documents, and they have different inventors and different countries of application. So the more you kind of look into the patent databases, so you'll see the differences as well. Sino ang mas efficient, no? So ang WIPO ba, ang EPO ba? I think if you look at the WIPO, they have how many documents kung tan-awon nimo, so ingon siya diri nga na sila around 9 million ba to or 90 million, no? So it's just 98 million patent documents. So ingana ka kuan ang database nila, no? Powerful also, no? When you enter keywords, then you immediately can find the documents you're looking for among the 98 million documents within that database, no? So very powerful. All right, so Renz, sige Renz.
So, hello. Okay. So, isa ni sa kuan, patent search nga nabuhat, external client ni siya. Ang title is Plastic Wi-Fi using Raspberry Pi and Arduino controllers introducing polyethylene murag sa pet bottles, mga plastic sa kan bitaw, mga Coke bottles, mga So, among gi-conduct last 2019. So, gi-input na mong abstract. And then, gi-include na mo ang kuan, IPC, among na search. And then, the keywords. And then, the table. So, dire, kung yun sa mo pag-generate sa pag-search na mo. So, naka-search string. Base ni dito sa kuan katong sa inyong database nga kuan gigamit, and Darwin innovation number 4 hits siya, sometimes 0 pasabutan na, sobra ra kay specific ang kuan, sobra lang kay specific ang search string, walay result ni gawas, so you have to adjust. So another 0 na pod, so adjust na pod 32 until 50 na pod. So 157. And yeah, I also tried Google patent. So naka-result siya 84, 58. Sa SPASnet na siya 134 and 4. So different search string na. So try and try lang andun sa makita gyud ang goal na to is to find the relevant document. Siya mo ni ang nakita nga document. So category Y. So pasabot with respect to the kuan na search nga mga documents. So novel ang kuan, novel ang atong kining invention nga gi kuan kini siya, kini nga title. Ay novelty kumbaga. So ina lang kay ina pa man kay wala pa man ni na-dropan og patent drop. Wala pa siya claims nga na create.
Renz.
So, sir, yes sir.
Yeah, so going back there sa taas, so for our participants, no, so imong gisulat okay, kanang categories lang kay Renz kanang Y. So nagkandak ka og katong patent search using different keywords or kanang different IPCs or one IPC very particular, no, ang G07F7/06, and then you were able to get two documents, no, so citation of documents with indication of everywhere. So you narrowed it down to two documents. So kana siya for everybody, no, who is on the audience. So you get these documents from what particular search string? Kani ba sa SPASnet nga down to 4 na lang?
Wala na kayo nako na di na ako ma-remember sir. Pero dili na siya sa 4 ata sir. Kini is murag diri na sa Darwin nga database na ko na kuha. Di lang ko sure asa nga search string.
Okay. So more likely katong sa Darwin sa taas, you have 4 documents there, no? So meaning to say there are 4 documents nga nakita nimo, and then tungod kay gamay na lang siya, it's not like pareha sa una nga tag 150,000, dali na lang siya tanawon. Dali na lang siya i-view, and then when you viewed it, all right, so katong duha murag layo ra gid kato sa tinuod, and then the two you considered nga mao ni sila ang murag documents nga medyo close, and yet dili pa gyud siya ingon nga mo affect sa novelty nga na, no?
Yes sir, yes sir. So inana guys ang pag-determine sa relevant document. So you have to check the results, no? Okay, proceed ko sir.
Right.
So
yes.
Ay lang mo kakuha na kay kini nga form is lahi pa siya nga form kumpara atong gi-provide na mo karon. naka-separate ang kuan. Pero para sa sila. So I gave some explanation kung anong kuan, anong unsa nga part ang novel, unsa nga part ang naka-destroy sa inventive step. And then so nadiri kung unsay naa sa mga prior documents or katong inyong na-search nga documents related. So kung unsay wala diri sa ila nya nasa imong kuan, nasa ani nga invention, what make it novel. And then you can also give a kuan po the recommendation potential for utility model or okay siya for invention or patent. So inana. And then this one, the certification. Then signed. Okay. Done, sir.
All right, thank you, Reds. So, sa gitchat pa ni Kenneth, back to reality, no? Because this is where our next assignment would be, no? So, for us to fill this patent search report. So, I think I'll be asking, I think I have some copies now that, yeah, more example that you can also follow, guys. We'll try to put that out in the LMS, no? So for you guys nga who are in the OJT program, so that you can exactly follow that search report, no? So as a benchmark ninyo. But I think with the presentation made by Sir Lawrence, so I think klaro man siguro, no? So nasabtan man siguro, no? So thumbs up daw, Bay. Kung napa mo diya, thumbs up. I know you've been participating. Thumbs up kung klaro ba siya. All right. All right. We're happy to see your thumbs up, guys. No, so, okay. So, Jonah is still here. Jonariel, are you still here? Jessica, Yuchen. So, all right. Thank you guys now for your thumbs up. So, at least, dili mi mabala ka. Yes. Sige, na-comment. Si Jomel, nag-raise of hand. Do you have question, Jomel? Or that is supposed to be thumbs up? Jomel, do you have questions? Okay. Basig thumbs up lang na, no? O niya, na raise hand. Usay mo guning raise hand. Dili gid siya manaog. So, all right. So, thank you guys for answering that question. So, I think based from this, so we'll just end early, no? Based from this, siguro if, I don't know if you still have the energy, no, to kind of do work, but if you still have time this afternoon, you can start working on the patent search report template. So, katong ipangita to abstract raman, no? So, you fill in the abstract, and then you can start while fresh pa ang kuan, and then well, fresh pa ang inyong ang inyong natunan, so you can start working on, and then we'll just stick around now here if you want to consult with us or you want to rest now. So so either you have these choices now. So we can stay open here until 5 o'clock if you want. You would want to consult with your patent search, you can like screen share if you want, no, sa inyong specific na technology that is assigned to you. So basically ang atong gamito na katong technology, no. So you can start using the format, no, katong technology format trends. Can you share diri sa chat katong imong share bago lang yun katong patent search report kung okay lang, so that
Sure,
you can download it. Then yeah, so maybe they can download it right from here immediately, and then they can all right, so there's a so there's a link from Sir Ken, docs Google form. All right, this is an evaluation form. Okay,
evaluation form.
Sige, Renz. Okay, evaluation form din kay Ken. Sige. So please fill in also the evaluation form now. So I think the certificates that will be issued will be based on the evaluation form. Tama ba dyan? No, so
Okay.
Alright, so si Lawrence yan nag-share, no? Ang file, model template sa patent search report. So we'll just close this siguro webinar. I know guys, it's been a long day, but if you're still up you still have the energy to continue on with your patent search report, we are here to open for your consultation if you want. So there's a template already katong patent search report, you can download na. So I think you have your own copy already. So the assignment actually, no, the submission of patent search report, manamo to sa inyong LMS, no, si Ma'am May Rose. So naigibutang na mo dito ang deadline based sa atong timeline katong nag-start ta. So the deadline for the patent search report will be next week, no, October 2 I think, no, so for you to submit. So you have plenty of time actually, no, to do work on the patent search report. But if you can submit in advance, we would be happy, no, to see in advance also your patent search results, and then we can also comment just before the next webinar nato dito sa patent drafting. All right, so that's I think all my comments, except kung napamoy pangutana siguro from the four of us, no? So kay Sir Kenneth ninyo, kay Sir Lawrence, kay Ma'am May. So do you have questions, guys? I hope klaro ra nga mong ko gihatag nga talk, sharing. Questions? So before we have our closing. All right, so
Sir Jen.
okay. Yes, Sir Jen.
Sir Genesis day ba? Sir Jen, are you still there, Sir Jared?
Yeah, it's still in the platform. Genesis?
Yes, sir. Pasensya, sir. Kahinay ako internet, sir.
Okay. Nani,
Okay, sir.
suggestion ni sila, Sir Jared. Karon na lang i-share to, sir, kato yung invitation for the office.
Okay, sir. Oo, sir. Actually, sir, sa kanang Caraga Food Innovation Center, we are actually planning to conduct a strategic planning for the FIC, sir. Nya, ang plan man gud namo, sir, kay namang gud toy murag gusto may mag-institute og systems and procedures for different services sa FIC. Nya, one of which is actually contract research and development. So last time we I asked kanang Sir Kenneth nga kanang mga technicalities of who will kinsay man nag-iya sa patent, kung naay mga client mag-ask og mga contract research, and also responsible persons during licensing, mga igana bitaw, sir, for future establishment of procedures sa among mga services. So that would be October, ang tentative schedule kay October 25 and 26, sir.
Sige, I think October 25 now. So let me check. Okay, I think we have a webinar on October 16 and 23. Yeah, I think we're open pa sa 25 and 26. So siguro pwede.
Okay.
Yeah. Oo, pwede pa may 25 and 26.
Okay, sir. Salamat kayo, sir.
Sure. So, igon sa mo ni Rolin Cotamora. Man si Dr. Rolin Dagil.
Basta marinte ka siguro, sir, kay iyang mama man daw kuno iyang Kutamura, sir.
Yes,
kay
yes.
nagkastorya may katong gahay last time, sir.
Okay, great.
Ubay po, taga Bohol. Murag parente siguro, sir, kay taga Bohol man po dahil yung
Taga Bohol. Okay. So, paisano data. Sige. We would be happy to to also help and figure it out, things that you mentioned. I think we have the policies already in place in the university. For example, the contract research. So there's a policy for that already existing under sa office ni Ma'am Weng. Because we have already the IP policy, the tech transfer protocol. So yeah, I think these policies are in place to help you out in terms of ownership, in terms of the contract agreement later on, who owns the IP, if this is, so things like this yeah, pwede na to go over balik to and for us to have a discussion with the team, sa FIC team.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. For the purpose of ISO po, sir, para sa compliance, ISO nga systems and processes.
Okay. Yes, great. Sige. Okay,
Salamat,
Miana.
sir.
Among i-block na namang schedule. So we'll be happy to share our thoughts on unsa pwede na matabang ug nami mga katabang.
Sige, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you,
sir,
Genesis.
Ken. Thank you, sir, Jeffrey.
Yeah. Okay. So, nakalimot ko no, abi na ako estudyante pa ni si Sir Genesis.
Director na, sir. Director
Ah.
sa FIC.
All right. So,
Yapon sila, sir, no? Mag-communicate yapon sila sa ato, sir, for paper trailing. Diba?
Yes, sir. I am preparing the document, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
sige. All right. Thank you, Sir Genesis. No, so that's a good thing. That's a good one. We can help you on that. Yeah. So for the students, the OJT students, feel free. We can schedule a consultation with the pattern search. Basically, I'm free on Wednesday. If you need, guys, before the deadline sa inyong pattern search report on Saturday, I think we can have some consultation on Wednesday afternoon. So let me check now. I think I'm open pa sa Wednesday afternoon. If you need to, sir, consult na mo ni sir among pattern search report before na mo i-submit. So I think available ako ng 29. No? So I'll just also coordinate with Ma'am May, no? If you need. But I think based on the exercise today, murag happy naman kayo, May, no? So knowing na you were able to catch up, understand what we have discussed this morning, and also followed the procedure in terms of finding documents. I think you're all in the right track, no? So paspas gani kayo mo, no? So yeah, so we're very happy, no, in terms of the accomplishment we have so far this afternoon. So with that, siguro wala na may pangutana siguro, no? Wala na may, so may ni mga engineering atong kwan pod kay mga bright ba, no? So mangitag paagi dali ra po ni sila makasobog kanang naay mga problema. All right, so with that, I'll turn back the microphone or the floor to Ma'am Jan.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Ayun. Bali pa humanay na ni sir or close na nato mag-submit. Pwede pero i-open ang gyapon nato by until 5 p.m. Basi naa sila yung mga consultation or
Yes. Yeah, I'll have this Zoom meeting open basig maulaw la sila pangutana, and then we can have some discussions about the webinar, and then so after the closing siguro dyan.
Okay, so thank you everyone sa inyong participation for today's activity. And naigisan si Sir Kenneth sa ato ang evaluation, paki-fill in na lang po para po part sa amo ang reporting. So, any announcement? Ken, Sir Lawrence?
Wala naman. Sako.
Yeah. Before kay Ma'am May, no, we scheduled actually dyan based sa timeline nga we will be meeting again on Saturday for the patent drafting, no, day 1, and then based on what we have discussed before, because we're trying to build capability trainings, no, so that after the capability trainings going towards October, November, December, bahala na sila. So right now these are the phasing, no, for us to make them knowledgeable in the patent search, patent drafting.
Okay, so magkita-kita lagi punta sa patent drafting pohon. Same sa yung participants. Si Sir Ray, sir, wala na siya nag-appeal for workshop, pero mag-patent search lang siya, mag-consult lang sila sa inyo.
Okay, pwede rin siya moderate kay Ken, kay Chemical. Ken, no? Yes. Yan. Sige. Sige dyan.
Patent, naikuan si Sir Cyril, Ma'am Sir, patent search webinar and workshop ang title of the event. Yes, okay. So that's it. Murag pa kayo ni nga workshop kay pati niapil na lang pud ko para makabalo kung sa daigig pangbuhat ni Sir Lawrence ug ni Sir Ken. Thank you everyone. I hope nag-enjoy sad mo.
Yeah, so we'd like to thank again Ma'am May, no? So for of course
yes, Ma'am
all the
May.
students,
Thank you.
yeah. So all the students here who actively participated in this session this afternoon. So thank you guys. A round of applause please virtually for everybody know that. Yeah, so for your active participation in making this event nga kanang very responsive, because I think we have a successful event because you guys participated actively. Paspas gani kayo. So may gining mga engineering ba, no? So unsa naka mabot tag chemistry na pod nga mga estudyante, no? So paspas gani mga engineering. So si Kenneth man god, si Lawrence engineering man, so si Kenneth kay kuan man chemistry, no?
Mana ang game OJT,
Mana na eh. No. So murag paspas gintigali ang mga engineering. So anyway guys,
Pila gani sila
kidding
karon,
aside.
sir? Pila ang OJT sa ABE and ECE?
Murag wala na nasulod to mga taga ECE karong hapon.
Okay.
Murag wala na ako nakita nila mga pangalan, so mga OJT na ni sa ABE. Pila yung official Ma'am May? Nato Ma'am May?
Answer. 16.
16. Okay, 16
Yes,
dyan.
Okay, daghan day.
So with that
Alright.
guys, okay, thank you kayo to Sir Kenneth and Sir Lawrence, no, for of course as usual they're sharing their technical
sir.
expertise, no, in terms of on the patent search. So hulat lang mo unsa pa ka ang maabot sa patent drafting.
Mailanta na jud ko ani.
So si Janjan murag makatuon na gyud siya og draft. We will
Yes,
include
sir.
by the way
Ganahan ko actually nalingaw ko.
Kani akong
Sir.
background, direra ba nagsugod ang mga hilanat ay pag
Mao na. Limang
Wala
hagad.
pa din dapat atong atuan, no?
Sige. So si
Sige.
Esther, don't forget to involve Esther next week, no, para ma-familiar po si Esther sa patent search. Actually, appeal naman to sila, no, patent drafting. So we'll include also Esther. All right. So any last
Okay.
comments, Ken and Renz, Ma'am May, before we close?
Yes, sir. Mag-thank you lang ko, sir, sa inyo, sa taga-TLO, Sir Jeff, Sir Kenneth, Sir Lawrence, Ma'am Medijan, no, for this opportunity, no, nga nakakataon na pod mi, no, mga bago na pod nga mga knowledge, no. We hope nga sa sunod semana pohon yun ani gihapon kanindot ang ato ang sharing of knowledge, no, daghan gyapon may makatunan. So sa mga OJT nato, take note lang mo guys sa kaning sa mga deadlines, no. So let us follow, no, sa sakto nga kuan ug kano sa dapat i-submit ang mga requirements. So I think kana lang, Sir Jeff, daghang salamat.
Thank you, Ma'am May. Salamat.
Thank you, man.
Thank you,
Salamat, Ma'am
Mami.
May.
Kamsahamnida.
Anyang
Salamat,
saya.
sir.
All right, Ken, any last comments or
Last comment, sir? Magaling.
magaling? Magaling talaga, mabilis pa magsagot. Oo. Ikaw, Renz?
Ala na, sir. Na all.
All right.
All.
Sige. So I think managhan ta mga patent searchers diri na sa dagang na patent searchers diri sa university. So with that, thank you kayo sa tanan and have a good day the rest of the day. Salamat kayo sa inyong pag-appeal and we look forward to having the same activity or eventful nga training or workshop sa Saturday. All right? So thank you everyone. God bless. Keep safe. And keep yourself away from COVID. So bye-bye. So ingat tanan. Salamat kayo sa tanan. Thank you kayo guys,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Salamat.
sir. Regards damihan ng bata sa likod.
Among youngest ni nag-negative, ang iyang kuya ani may positive.
Wala.
Among gikulog sa taas. Thank you.
Quarantine mo dahil, sir.
Oh, ako negative man ko, so I can go out actually di ay. Pero ang among isa, among gi-quarantine. Pero wala naman po kanang kuan, wala naman po mga sakit, wala na po sakit.
Hi, Paul.
Oh, you heard, Tito Jan?
Hello.
Ganyan sige pangulit, mag-chess na daw mi.
Cute.
5 years old, mag-chess. May na kasi mag-chess ken. Mane ka diri ken, pildihon gikan niya.
As in, sige
Oo.
duwa ko niya. Nag-graduate na ba ako sa akong quarantine yesterday.
Congratulations.
Pero nag-caveman syndrome ako.